lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Kata in at the center position. And for the Trailblazers, the wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Holiday in at the 5. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Now, here's Brown, coming off a solid outing against Indiana.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Pass to Kamara. Back to Holiday. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Now here's White. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Sharp. The tray. Rebound Boston. Outside White. Over to the wing. Celtics passing it around. White, a screen on Avdia for 3. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Brown. White's got 6.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Holiday. Again, Holiday missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
That one good for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jaylen Brown.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Pritchard after Drew Holiday's score. Here's Kata. His last outing, he had 8 points. Brown, no good.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Now, here's Brown, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's good. He's got 6.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
Pass to Walsh. And here's Brown. From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 5 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Fans, get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Denny Avdia. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 7. On Spaz Avdia. Kamara finds Sharp. Outside Holiday. A 3. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Celtics leading by 7. Kata, the pass to White. Brown deciding where to go with it. That doesn't go either for Brown.
and I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Kamare. Now Klingon. Light covering. A nice shot by Klingon.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
There's a screen. Here's Kata. Out to White. Now Pritchard. 11-point game his last outing. Brown inside the line. And Klingon pulls it down.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Outside, Avdia. Pritchard against Holiday. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. Celtics leading by 5. Kata, the pass to Walsh. It's Brown on the wing. Driving the lane. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
It's that time.
Let's check out the NBA blocks leaders. Fifth on the list, Donovan Klingon.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Avdia against Brown. Avdia can't hit.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
White looking around. Klingon with the block.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Boston leading by 7. Outside White. Here's Kata. The Celtics working the ball around now. Goes up on the wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Sharp. And the 3 off target. Boston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Hauser. Now Pritchard. The 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Hauser up top, covered by Kamara.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
To the inside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. To end the run, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Nice finish there. Holiday takes people on, doesn't even think twice.
When you look at Drew Holiday, 2009 draft pick, RJ, how much longer could you see him playing?
Well, ultimately, that's up to him. I think he's got a few good years left, but that will largely depend on how well his body holds up moving forward.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. That free throw good from Drew Holiday. In terms of playoff defense, Richard, it's hard to think of someone better than Drew Holiday.
Yes, the ball pressure, the deflection. He comes up with plays that impact winning, and he does have multiple titles.
And it's Simon's missing.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
That's good from Holiday on the assist by Grant. Holiday's got 12 in the game.
Sneaking out into the corner. We don't normally see Drew there. Kind of caught him by surprise.
Now, here's Boucher. Simons from outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Boucher. Now White. Boucher sets a screen for White. Off target with his 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside, Avdia. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Tillman passes to White. There's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia dishes to Holiday. Back to Avdia. And Klingon has it in the corner. Over in the corner, Avdia. Off target from outside.
4 minutes remaining in the first.
Celtics leading by 8. Outside, Simon. .151 left to play in the first. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Orlando. Outside, Avdia. White with it. He has 6. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Grant. Fires the 3. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Simon. Scoreless thus far. Boucher with a screen on Holiday. 5 on the clock. Simons from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you got to get out on the head if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
And Holiday kicks to Grant. Inside. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Simons. 11-point game, his last outing. The 10-footer. And Klingon pulls it down.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Abdia, a screen on Simon. Pass to Sharp for the three. The putback. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. Derek White has been on display for the Celtics. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Grant is out there with Murray. And it's Reed in at center. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Celtics leading by 9. Three-pointers, Simon. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Grant on the wing. Boucher defending. And it's out of bounds to Portland. A retained possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
On the inbound, and Love with the basket on the assist by Murray. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Boucher. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 10. Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster, even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
The Trailblazers shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Shooting 1.
Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GMs.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
Now, here's Boucher. Still scoreless. Pritchard with a wide open look. Hangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
And the Celtics lead by 10.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Love with the screen on Simon. Sissoko passes to Love. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Indiana.
And they definitely kept their eyes on the prize, put on a real entertaining comeback, and that's a feel-good game when you can win like that.
And it's Simon's missing.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Here is Love. He has 5. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Boston. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Simons. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Down low. Here's Reed. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, but we're real athletic. We all compete. Everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Kevin, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Anfernee Simons. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now Brown, 8 points for him. Pass to Boucher. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that one falls for Boucher. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Reed. Misses the three. Celtics leading by 13. White the pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Here's Reed. Now here is Holiday. He's got 14. Kamare misses. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Now here is Holiday. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run. Tillman passes to Pritchard. Here's Tillman. Boucher with the ball. 4 on the clock. Austin needs to get off a shot. Pass to Pritchard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Pritchard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now, here's Avdia. He's coming off a 25-point game against Orlando.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Austin with the ball. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Pass to Tillman. White inside. Defended by Avdia. White, good. White's got 10 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Klingon, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Boston leading by 20. Brown outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Klingon. 8 points his last outing. The shot by Holiday, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Right wing. Here's Pritchard. 11 points in the game. Clock at 6. Shoots it. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdia's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Kamare. Grant outside. Now Holiday. Can they get it? Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 4th assist in this one. Celtics leading by 20. Now here's White. From downtown, he misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Second personal
And
foul.
taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Denny Avdia.
And I can't say I'm surprised that a star of his caliber figuring out ways to continue to increase his impact and output. Hard to even talk about a ceiling when you see the progression of his scoring these last few years.
Sharp's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Boston also with the sub. Simons is checked in. There's the triple. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simons against Holiday. Here's Klingon. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's just a great job of finishing by Klingon.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in.
And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
And he dunks it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Pass to Sharp. Over in the corner, Avdia. Here's Kamare. Holiday left side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 19 points.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
Brown against Avdia. Now here's White. Fires from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Klingon finds Avdia. Shot from the low block. Holiday, the pass to Avdia. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And it's Simons missing. And for Portland, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Avdia on the wing. Back to Sharp. Outside Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. And Holiday kicks to Avdia. Back to Holiday. Pass to Kamare. And here's Holiday. His 3-pointers off the mark. Outside, Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of the game. Here's Brown. Here's Walsh. From the arc. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Kamara down low. Wide on him. To the inside. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Simons from outside. Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Looking to get it going. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brown against Holiday. 50 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Sharp. Flinging. Rebound by the Celtics. Kata's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Simons. Over Holiday. Again, Simons missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Lays it up off the glass. He's got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Boston hurting into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Boston Celtics.
They've been methodical, dissecting the defense with their passing. This is what you mean by unselfish play, guys.
We could use some of that selflessness here in the studio. I kid, but yeah, I kid. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's Sharp. On the floor for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Kata in at the center, filling out the middle. Boston leading by 19 points. Pass to Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. 6 to shoot. The good-looking shot from the wing. Brown's got the first field goal of the second half for Boston.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Holiday looking over the floor. And taken away by Brown. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the first one drops.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And Brown drops them both. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Clingan with the bounce pass. Holiday with the three. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got 11.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Clingan when he's that close.
Pritchard passes to Walsh. Outside, White. Five on the clock. Pass to Walsh. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Clingan. Now, here's Avdia. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Clingan. He's covered by Pritchard. Outside Holiday. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Here's Clingan. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here is Brown. 14 points for him. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Holiday. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Three-pointer, Pritchard. The rebound by Sharp.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Kamara finds Sharp. Holiday, 19 points in the game. From deep. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And when someone as big as Donovan Clingan gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Queta, the pass to White. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He goes on Donovan Clingan. The Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for the Celtics, Neemias Queta. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Kamara. Sharp against White. Back to Kamara. And here's Holiday. Fires from way outside. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pritchard passes to White. Fires the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
White against Sharp. Pass to Kamara. Here's Holiday. It's tipped.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Back to Pritchard. Here's Brown. Back to Pritchard. They set the pick. 3-pointer. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Sharp against White. And it's denied.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
To the middle. Pass to Walsh. It's good from long range. And the Celtics lead by 21.
With the timeout.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. The Trailblazers shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Pass to Klingon. Holiday against Pritchard. Bounce pass, Holiday. Now, here's Sharp. He has 5. Portland, no good that time either.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, all defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Guys, back to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Boston, the season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now.
Well, I think for Boston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Grant. To stop the run. And it's good on the way in.
And getting points inside important for Grant. Allows him to get a little bit of extra room on the perimeter when he needs it.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Grant outside. Klingon the screen for Grant. Inside. Here's Kata. 13 points in the game. Here's Hauser. Count the basket. Hauser's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Sharp, the pass to Grant. Back to Sharp. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
White, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. And for Portland, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Pass to Holiday. Now Kamara. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Grant in the post. He's covered by Pritchard. Grant, that's good.
How about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
Now here's Brown. Beyond the arc. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kata's got 15.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Grant, right side. And he makes good on the layup. 6 points for him.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Call timeout.
Wonderful look now for Portland. Reith is checked in. And Murray subbed in for Toumani Camara. Simons with the ball. He's got 10. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Boucher. Now Hauser. 8 points for him. And he comes up with the deuce.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And here is Grant. Makes it off the glass.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Here's Shireman. Outside Simon.
2 minutes.
That three off the mark.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Murray surveying the D. Grant on the wing. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Portland shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Avdia's checked in for the Trailblazers. On the free throw, no good.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Avdia, a screen on Boucher. Grant for three. A rebound by Simons.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Reith. Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Avdia. Outside for Murray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 5.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Simons. Tight defense on him. Lets a floater go, and it's good. 2 points. 12 points for him.
Oh, just lifting off and arcing that one in. Simons displaying complete control.
Outside, Avdia. Launches it from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Celtics delivering the blowout. From Portland, we're back in a moment. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Denny Avdia. Grant is out there with Murray. And it's Reith in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Grant outside. Pass to Avdia. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. To the paint. And Grant slams it home.
Oh, Jeremy Grant. Post that up on social media.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Boston. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Tillman passes to Boucher. Here's Simons, just 5 to shoot. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Murray with the jam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Here's Sissoko, covered by Simons. Avdia kicks to Grant. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. Celtics leading by 23. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Simons on the wing. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. And then for Boston, Jaylen Brown's checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Pritchard in for Gonzalez. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, and stolen by Murray. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Sissoko passes to Avdia. Here's Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. And Grant is challenging to defend without fouling, especially when he's attacking from the interior.
The first free throw is good.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And Grant drops them both. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Let's get crazy, Rick.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Down low. Hauser the pass to Simons. They need this one. Hits it from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Avdia kicks to Murray. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Tillman. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Brown. Three-pointer, Simon. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Grant. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 16 points for Jeremy Grant.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Tillman passes to Brown. Shoots from 12. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Grant. Banked in off the glass. Grant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brown the pass to Tillman. Celtics passing it around. Murray against Brown. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
And it's Avdia off the drive. Grant for 3. Again, the miss by Grant. Celtics leading by 22. Pass to Pritchard. Over in the corner, Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Murray, the pass to Grant. Outside, Avdia. No good from outside.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Murray outside. Pass to Grant. Outside, Avdia. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Klingon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And wow, what skill for Klingon to take over a game in his first season.
Hauser the pass to Tillman. Now here's Simons. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
We throw good, Simons.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
And Simons drops them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's a screen. There's the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Kata. Powered down after the assist led him into the lane.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And here's Sharp. Abdi on the wing. Outside Holiday. Takes a 3. That shot is off.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Brown the pass to White, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
There's a screen by Kamara. Sharp with it, picked up by Brown. Clinging the screen for Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Celtics passing it around. Pass to Cato. On the wing, Brown. And they'll get another chance. Good on the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Clinging the screen for Sharp. Clinging the rebound by Cato. Cato's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Brown outside. Now here's White. Out left to the wing. This one for 3. They get it back. Brown with the bucket.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Back to Holiday. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Back to Brown. Shoots over Avdia. That doesn't go either for Brown. The Trailblazers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Sharp with a screen on Pritchard. Bounce pass, Holiday. And it's Sharp missing.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Brown with it. Releases. Here's Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Queta's got 19 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Klingon. Oh, that's blocked. Kamara finds Sharp. Shoots over White. Outside, Avdia. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
One shot.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Klingon. And it's good off the glass.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Now Simons. Pass to Sharman. Brown outside. There's a good screen. To the middle. Here's Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And Holiday kicks to Avdia. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard